Cowboys Raw Uncut, live and direct. Here we go, here we go. Back in the building, man. We back in the building, man. I know y'all missed us. We sorry, you know, we ain't been on in a while, but we back in them internet streets. You know, you got me, Dre, you got Terry coming back from Montego Bay, man. You got Crew Rick and Steve-O, man. OG might tap in later on tonight, man. We'll see if he tap in or not.
OG, that would be your ass out there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, get it. Alright, let me see here, man. Let's get right into it. Cowboys handled their business on the road, man. It's the first time we beat the Jets, man, on the road since 2003. That was crazy. And we did it despite the injuries. You know what I'm saying? Came out with a 37-22 victory, even though we held them to 6. You know, they had 6 at the beginning of the fourth quarter, man. So I think we kind of laid low on that defense, and the score ended up being 37-22. Dak with 4 studies, no interceptions, man, playing like that MVP that we talked about a couple weeks ago. You know, in the discussion, you know, everybody's starting to pick up on it now, but you know, let me throw it out to the crew, man. Did Sunday's win prove that the Cowboys are now playoff contenders, or we just beat up on another bad team? I don't know what happened.
I think it was just something to build on. I think it was something to personally build on for us.
I think it's gonna come with. I agree with you, Steve, and I think it's gonna come with whatever side of the fence you're on. Are you doom and gloom, or are you optimistic? You know what I mean? Because if either you can look at it either way. Because if you're optimistic, you can say, "Wow, we can put it together." Even though it was a bad team, we still didn't let this bad team come in there and do what Chicago did to us. You know, and so we're able to do it. But if you're on doom and gloom, you're gonna sit there and say, "Well, it was just a bad team. It's the Jets." You know, fool's gold. You're gonna say it's fool's gold. We just did what we were supposed to do. But I think I'm not gonna ride that fence. I'm gonna go on the optimistic side because the Jets still put up numbers. They still put up decent points.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like they were able to drop 40 on. Didn't they have 37 or something like that on Pittsburgh? And what they do in that, I think like they're capable of scoring. They do got ballers out there.
Right.
And we was able to hold them to 6 points. So I do give some credit to our defense. And as far as our offense, I'm gonna say they did what they normally do.
So the question was, Slick, man, you know, opening this thing up, man, did Sunday's win prove that the Cowboys are now playoff contenders? We're back in the contender race to make the playoffs, or we just beat up on another bad team? And I think
we beat up on another bad team. we beat up on another bad team. That's if I'm mistaken, are they the only winless team in the league?
Yeah, but before they played us, you know, the games that they played, they were pretty close. You know what I'm saying? In each one, I think they only lost games like on a field goal or 7 to 10 points. Yeah, it's wrong.
But check it. So I'm gonna throw a caveat out there, Dre. If you can pull up the schedule,
our schedule,
pull up the schedule for me. If you can pull it up. Yeah. So when you say we beat up on another bad team, and you ask, are we contenders to make the playoffs?
I'm on album cover.
Go down that schedule. Hell, I'm on the album cover. He is too. Look, He was on the album cover. So
Who?
y'all want
Who?
to get him. Yeah, y'all want to get
I
him.
ain't
But
even
y'all want,
see it. I'm looking up the
yeah,
schedule. I ain't see it.
I see
I'm
it.
looking up
Yeah,
the
he's on the
schedule.
album cover. Ooh,
Man, we
yeah.
over we
Ooh,
fighting
yeah.
connectivity problems. We over trying to get this connectivity right, man. Bear with me
Yeah,
1 second.
but check. So when you look at that schedule, there's a lot of bad teams down the line. There's some really good
Okay.
teams, but you got a Las Vegas team, you got an Arizona team, you have a who else? I think we're gonna split with
Hold on.
Washington.
I got the schedule up. I
Yeah,
got the
just run
schedule.
down the names. Run down the names.
Panthers.
So when you talk
Can y'all
Panthers, okay,
can y'all
so
see
the
it?
Panthers, uh,
So
if you can go
so you
down, I
have
can't
the
really see it.
Panthers next. Can't see
Right,
it. Hold
winnable.
up.
That's a winnable game. Yeah, that's a winnable game. And they're not a great
Okay.
team. They're not a great team.
Then you got
So if you split
then
with
you got the
them,
Commanders.
well, we're gonna split with them. I
Huh?
believe that we split with them one time or another,
Well, that game is
whichever
in
one it is.
AT&T. That game's in AT&T.
Okay.
You got
So
Carolina
I mean,
on
if
the
it's the
road.
game,
Then you back at home at AT&T at Washington.
so okay, so if that's the game that we win when we split, I'll take that one. So and then you got the Broncos. We ain't beat them in forever, so you count that as a loss. But let's go
You gotta
down to
win
the
that
next.
game. You gotta win that
You would
one. But
want
go
to.
ahead.
That's a good football team. That's a good football team. And we ain't beat them in
They
a
are
long time.
tough.
Okay, but
Yeah, but we ain't beat them in a long time. So I'm just like being
so
realistic
what?
here. I'm looking at
All
the
right.
bad teams.
Okay. Go
That's
ahead.
the
Go
whole
ahead.
thing. Let's look at the bad teams. Go down.
All right.
Arizona,
Arizona.
another presumable bad team. So again,
Monday
if we do
night.
what we're supposed to do against the bad teams, if we just beat up on bad teams, that's another one right there. And you keep going.
Okay.
That's another one.
We're on the
We got to
bye.
get a little healthy. Boom, another bad
Then
team.
Raiders.
Another bad team. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we can skate out with these bad wins at this point, through all of that, where we are right now, that's a 4-1 run at that point. That's a
Mm,
4-1 run. You know what I mean?
So,
Like, even if we
so
lose to the
your only
Broncos,
loss is that you're predicting
the
is the
Broncos.
Broncos. So you should come
Yeah,
out at
so that's it.
4-1.
One, yeah,
All
4-1.
right.
That's a 4-1 run. That's a 4-1 run right there. So that puts us at this point
Okay.
six
So
two
that
and one, right? That puts us at 6-3-1. Six
6-3. Yeah, six
six
three
three
and
and one.
one.
6-3-1. Now go down again. We're
All
gonna find some more
right.
bad teams in here.
So then you
Philly,
got the
We owe them
Eagles.
one. We said we was gonna split that one. We owe them one. We owe them one. So we
We
said
owe
we was gonna
them
split it
one.
at the beginning of the season. So that's the one we get
So
back.
that's 7.
That's the one we
That's
get back.
7.
Uh, yeah. So you go down. There's more bad teams in there somewhere
Then
or
here's
winnable
Kansas
games.
City.
I don't know. I don't know on
Okay.
that one. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm
And
looking for
then
bad teams right
Detroit.
there. Detroit.
Detroit.
And then LA should be in there somewhere. That they're decent.
Then
Minnesota,
Minnesota.
Minnesota's a presumable bad team right now. They're not great right
Nah,
now.
I don't know. I don't know if they
they all
bad.
right, bro. They ain't bad. I ain't gonna say they
But
bad.
out of
Not like
they're not those they're not with our offense, with the way that our offense, even as bad as our defense is playing, if our offense is still firing, we're still scoring 30 and 40 points. I would think that we could beat them.
Yeah.
I would think that we could beat them. But
and
that's
it's
not a
at
great
and it's
team.
at home. And it's at home.
Yeah, and that's not a great team. Like it's not. There's a lot of mediocre football being played now. So again, I just say all that to say the Chargers is a good football team too, but they can lose some games. Like it's just not. They're not world beaters. You know what I mean? Like they're not world beaters. If we can stay in some of those games, we could be a playoff team because we do still have 4 bad teams coming down that pipeline that if you can stick in some of the other ones,
Yeah.
you might be able to squeak nine games out, squeak it out. And that half game puts you in the playoffs.
Mm.
That half game puts you in the playoffs.
Mm.
There aren't nobody who's dominant right now that you see that you look at and be like, that's the
In the
team.
NFC or in the
Yeah,
AFC?
in the NFC right
NFC,
now. Who is that team
Detroit,
that you look at?
Detroit
Yeah, but they got thumped coming out the gate. We seen them get thumped.
by Green Bay.
Yeah, thumped. That wasn't no like tight game. It was something now. They are catching
Yeah,
catching
nobody
fire
wants to
now.
be
But
in mid-season form in the first game.
No, yeah, and I agree, but you don't come out and get thumped. Contenders ain't gonna come out and get thumped, and then they have to get their look back against Green Bay. They're gonna have to get their look
Yeah.
back against Green Bay before that happens. But all them teams down the line, ain't none of them you look at and you really like, ooh, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Except for the Lions. That's the only team that you're looking at down the line that you'd be like, we hit. There's another victory right there. Right there at the
Yeah,
end
the
with the Giants.
Giants.
And the
Yeah,
Giants.
the
Yeah, I
Giants.
mean, bro, we this victory does give me a little sense of squeaking out 9 wins. You know what I'm saying? Like it does give me a little hope, man, because as much as I like to hate on Dak, the last episode, he is playing at an elite level, man, and
Okay,
I'm
okay, you
starting. I'm
coming
starting.
around. Coming
Yeah. I'm
around.
starting. Yeah, I agree. Like I can't. I can't. I was just hating, bro, because you had me riled up. You had me riled up with that Romo Dak conversation. But you know what I'm saying? I was in my feelings a tad bit, bro. I was in my feelings a tad bit, bro. But it's one of them things. Like
Yeah. Like-
now with him playing at that level, I feel like he can win us some games if we can stay in it. Before it was like it was kind of spooky. You like when he get that ball in 2 minutes, you don't know. You don't really know what he's gonna do. Now I'm starting to feel that he has the confidence to lead this team,
Yeah, he
and that's
got
what
that
we that's what
old
we
man.
need.
He got that old man wisdom and what we've been asking for him to have for a while. He got that in Javante. You know what I'm
Hmm
saying?
Yep.
We've been asking for a back to help him out a little bit, and I
And he's the
think
second leading rusher in the league,
second or third, he's
second or
balling,
third.
and
Yeah,
we
second,
only
third
got him
leading
for
rusher in the league.
and we only got him for 3 million.
Yeah,
Good
second
job,
leading
front
rusher in the
office.
league.
Good
Yeah,
Good
job,
second
front
job
leading
for the
office.
rusher in the
front
league.
office. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
Dak's what number two in passing
we found
yards.
one at the Goodwill. Good one. We found Louis in the Goodwill. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
And
And
Dak's
I
number
like it.
two. Dak's number two. GP's like top three in touchdowns or something like that.
I mean,
Yeah.
GP is doing better from a stat that I saw when I was in the Twitterverse. He's doing better than Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? As
Really.
far as if you compare them
All
on
together.
Hey, dog, shout out to Philly, dog. Why they make Jalen Hurts throw the ball so much this week and be bubs, dog? Did you watch that shit, dog? Did any of y'all watch that game, dog? It's
nah.
so wild. It's so
Wasn't my
wild
game
watching
on
this.
at the
Yes.
same time?
I don't know. I just seen the playbacks. But
Okay.
my thing with that
I
is
think they
that
came
like
on.
watching us. What you say, Rick? Uh-oh. What you say? Oh, we lost him again. Um, yeah, but watching that game is like when we should have beat
It's a
them.
struggle.
Like that first game of the year, that should have been a victory, and then you have a tie game. You have a
Right.
tie game. Those are two. Those are two very winnable games that changes the outlook of this team. So even as bad as our defense is, the only game that we've been out muscled or outplayed in technically was the Chicago game.
Yeah.
You
But
know
you
what I
got
mean?
to think, you guess who's back?
Who's back?
I mean, we've been looking better ever since Bland got back.
Oh yeah.
When week one we were saying when we had Bland, then we missed him for 2 games. Since him coming back, I mean, at week 2 and at week 3, the amount of games was getting bombed on by the Giants and
hmm
by Chicago. But
hmm
since Bland's been back, not saying that he's been perfect and that he done uh had his fluke plays or whatever where he's getting burnt or whatever. But since he's been back, I don't know. I've seen a difference in the backer.
hmm
Like the communication's been a lot better.
Yeah,
And
you
I think that
know.
we needed a game. You have to get that. You need that target practice sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
So people can
So,
say
but
it's just the Jets, but that's still an NFL team, and you need those confidence builders. It's kind of like
so
Mike's secret stuff. You gotta drink it every now and then, man. Mike's secret stuff, man, to make them make the Toon Squad feel like they could beat the Stars, man. That's what they
so
was, man.
So my thing is, so I'm on a more of a. So the question in the beginning was more of, is this a playoff contender team, or is it we just beat another bad team? Yeah, we beat another bad team, but I'm still in the wait and see mode. I want to see how they do against a playoff contender. I want to, before I can judge and say whether or not we are a playoff contending team right now. What I've been seeing from our offense, yes, we are. The defense looked better. Defense look better, and I just want to see how that goes against someone a more quality opponent. Are we able to get that rush like we did against the Jets? And before people say it's just a bad team, it's the Jets. Vegas only had us favored by 1.5, right?
At one point, we was dogs.
Ah, we was dogs.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you
we
one,
At
we
the
was
one.
dogs. We was dogs.
coming into the
Okay.
game like
Okay.
3 points. It was
3
like
points. I got
five.
like
So
three
we
points.
can't hindsight. We can't just hindsight that it's just another bad team, which it was. But Vegas had us as dogs. And another
Mhm.
thing, what team started 4 fresh offensive linemen on the line? Your left
Right,
tackle,
right.
yeah, your left guard, your left tackle's out. See what I'm saying? And these guys has never been, playing together all together at once, and they went out there and ball had like the least amount of pressures that Dak probably seen his whole career.
Yeah, but and Quentin ain't no punk.
No,
Quentin
Right.
can
Clinton,
get
they got
down.
another D
Quentin ain't no
lineman
punk.
too. What's
Hmm.
his name? They got another D lineman that's tough too on their line. So they held their own pretty good, man, being the backups, which I
That's all you
expected.
gotta
We
do.
didn't have nobody starting with Terrence Steele. He was the only one that was out there that's a starter.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I say they all
So,
starters, man. I think they
yeah,
all starters, man. They just in the backup role, man. Our line
yeah.
is deep. Our line is deep, man. We come on, man. We've been knowing about Hoffman and what Bass can do, man. Like they ain't nothing
Uh,
new to this. See what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
Kind
Nate had a great camp. He still got a lot of work that he needs to do, but I think he's getting ready to be solid for us in the
yeah.
future.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially as a
Yeah.
rotate. So I got the question, man. Do y'all think the defense was more impressive than the offense in this game? What's y'all thoughts
No.
on that?
It depends on your expectation.
I think offense
What?
is
You think offense? Why?
off just because it was a well balanced offense. We got what we wanted. We took what we wanted with the injuries. So that was an all impressive effort out there for me, being that, I know we all remember the days losing Tyron Smith would do to the offense, losing Sean Lee, what that would do to the defense, you know, to lose 6 starters on your offense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cavante,
you
CD.
know what I'm saying? Maybe more, yeah. So that's impressive to me.
Mm-hmm. And everybody agree with that. Y'all don't think the defense, since
Uh,
we had so low expectations for the defense, to see us come away with 5 sacks, finally get a takeaway by Maris. Shout out to Maris. Finally get a takeaway by him with the punch out. And
Mhm.
just the defense just looking better, looking like they were cohesive, looking like they was moving as one unit. Um, no, I kind of put it. I don't know. I kind of think the defense was a little bit more impressive.
I don't really think. I just for me, it's kind of like the what I
I
They
call
think
look
the
it's
fast out
LeBron.
both.
there to me.
I call it the LeBron syndrome. You know how you watch Bron all these years, so the greatness seem regular. You know, the man could put up 21 and you could say he's weak or slow. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So with the offense is Bron in this case because we've been putting up 40.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We've been putting up 37 to 40. So us doing it again is kind of like, okay, y'all did what y'all supposed to do. I'm gonna give it to the defense because you're the ones that's been getting torched. The offense
right.
been putting up numbers. We knew that. Y'all were the worst in the league and came in and had what, 4 sacks? 5 sacks,
Mhm.
something like that,
Yeah, yeah,
and only allowed 6 points. Now, again, that offense ain't potent, but they do have some firepower with Brees Hall. They do got it with Garrett Wilson. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
Justin Fields, knowing Justin Fields is capable of was watching how Jalen Hurts was able to run the ball on us. You know what I'm saying? Watching these
yeah.
quarterbacks like Caleb was able to get loose and use his feet and scramble or rush creating time. Justin Fields does have the capability to do that. Now, is he great by any means? No, he's not great, but he's serviceable and he's able to beat you because they put up 30. They put up numbers and hung in games. They didn't hang in this game with us. So I'm gonna give the AFC defense because the offense did what they. You're being consistent. Sometimes consistency doesn't get rewarded. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? Because it's regular, you get used to it. So it's like, hey, but that defense is the one that stood out because y'all are normally getting torched.
And then you got to see on film, you got to put on film what we've all was well, not optimistic, but we're hoping to see after the Michael trade is you have the DNs by committee. So I'm saying,
Hmm.
and that proved itself in that game. It proved itself in this game, man. And I mean, if they can continue to keep it up,
Hmm.
shit, that Michael Trey looks brilliant. Looks brilliant. And I'm
Yeah.
saying all this, and we're still ranked number 32 defensively. We dropped, we dropped I gotta say it's for the internet because they think people don't know ball and all that. But we dropped in the rushing ranking. We're 20, we went from 20 to down to 23, and pass defense is still 32, and our total defense altogether is 32. But we're just talking about what we saw with our eyes and not the numbers, you
Yeah, the
know.
flash and talent, man. Shout out to James Houston, man. Dude's a
Yeah, shout
baller,
out
man.
to him. Yeah, shout out
James
to him.
Houston, man. Dude's a baller, man. And
Yeah,
yeah, like I
definitely.
said, you got yeah, the RD tackles play well. I just love the pressure that it created. Even though, like I said, it could be fool's gold, but give me something to hold on to this year. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, I'm taking these games as I can because if it do get bad, I want to be happy at least this week. We go beat up on Carolina, be happy about that too. And I don't care if they're bad teams; they're on our schedule.
that's right. That's right.
They're on our schedule,
And I ain't
and
hearing that
long,
because they all get paid.
yeah,
Yeah, Carolina's
yeah,
getting better. They're not a good
yeah.
team if they getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
And I
but
mean, they got
like
some
but
weapons
we
to
can
torch
lose to
the
bad teams.
secondary. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, and
they
we
got
can lose to
weapons
bad
that can
teams.
torch
We've
us.
showed
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we've showed that. So
We showed that. So
we
yeah,
can't
don't
take
say it's another
nobody.
bad team. No, we're
no
the worst defense in the
expectation.
league. Anybody can beat us because we're the worst defense in the league. Like
Yeah.
that's what they're saying. Like I
Yeah.
mean, if you have a decent day on offense, you can beat this team because they are the worst. So
Right.
you know what? Like, no, we're not hearing that. That's just the Jets team. No, we got the worst defense in the league. Like, y'all supposed to score points and y'all didn't. So evidently, we did something right. You know what I mean? Like, be happy about that, man.
We did something right, man.
Yeah,
We
we did
did
something right.
something right. So I don't know what happened to Slick. So as far as the offense go, Shoddy, do you think Shoddy's play calling deserves more credit than Dak's execution?
Nope.
Shoddy balling, right? Shoddy dog. Hey dog, we got a coach, man. Uh, hey, I know he
Yeah,
still got to prove himself or whatever. But you know, I don't want to speak nothing in the if his team were to miss the playoffs, I'm still comfortable with the coach. For some reason, man, even with us missing CD, even with us without these linemen, the O line being banged up with all these injuries or whatever. For some reason, I was still calm going into this game and watching this game because I feel like Shotty got it under control.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, definitely is calling a good game, man. And shout out to Connor Riley, the old line coach. Making that be able to happen. Along with Clayton Adams, our new OC, who's a former old line coach, man. It starts in the trenches, and they're sticking to their word of physicality.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah. Javante with 16 carries for 135 yards and a tutty.
Yeah.
I think he got 5 on the season. What he got, 5 or 6 on the
Mm-hmm.
season? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But
And
you got to look at it though. You got to look at it too. It's like no matter how good I think we got a really good relationship between quarterback and coach
mm-hmm.
because I think they built on that through the years. You know what I mean? Like, and now he has a chance to I'm gonna let my guy loose. I know his talents because this offense is tailored to Dak where he is right now in his career, which is dope because no matter how good a game you call, if your quarterback ain't perfect, it don't matter. Or if he ain't good enough to do it, it don't matter. I think Shotty's playing towards Dak's talent, and I want to give Dak credit again for actually playing to your potential. You're playing your worth now, bro. You know what I mean? You got a quarter billy. You got a quarter billy. You know what I'm saying? Like you need finally. Like it's just really nice to see you be able to lead this offense and look comfortable out there. I ain't seen that deer in the headlights look all you know what I mean? You ain't seen that all season, bro.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
looked
yeah.
yeah, he ain't gave you that look yet. Like his eyes ain't got big. You know what I'm saying? During some moments he got them coke eyes. You
And
know,
the
but it's just
perfect sound,
overall.
the perfect and sound decisions to take off running. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's always right on time. You know what I'm saying? And that's another level that Dak's going up on.
And another
I'm nervous
thing,
though. Do y'all be nervous when you take off? Y'all be
No,
nervous when you take off? I'll
I
be
do.
no,
nervous though. I'm like,
I
oh,
don't.
dog. I'll be nervous
Nah.
though. No, oh
It's like a
man,
big
dog.
bowling ball coming through her, man. Like,
He's
go
lost
What you
ahead.
weight. He's
nervous
lost
for?
weight because I was like, come on, because every time he's got injured, he's been taken off. So when
Yeah.
I see him running in my head, I'm like. Get down, like get the first down and get
Nah.
down. Like we're gonna need you running, putting your shoulder down because as good as you're playing right now, we can't risk injury. So run when you have to, or little bootlegs and boots
That's
and
what
stuff
he
like
does,
that. Like
though. That's what he
yeah,
does.
he does, but I
Yeah.
still get nervous because it's like one tackle. You look at CD, you look at CD with the ankle, one roll, and for somebody who's had consistent leg injuries that's been putting him out, when he gets to rolling out, I do get a little nervous, bro. I get a tad bit nervous.
Yeah, he don't know how to slide
He
properly.
don't know how to slide. Yeah, that's what
He
I'm saying.
don't.
It's like something about it. I'll just be like, get down, just you know what I mean? Just hurry
Yeah,
up, get down, man. Sit down. I don't want you out there. I don't need 30 yards from you. It's cool.
he
Just give me
look
15.
more
Get down. We'll be
controlled
good.
though.
He
yeah,
does.
and he's lean, man. He lost that
He's
weight,
lame.
Mm.
man. He lost that weight, man, and I think that's helping him out.
That's
And
how
plus,
you get the best of Dak, man. You get him on his feet and get the run, and the game just kind of comes to him. You know, it flows to him. It
and
knocks the nervousness out.
not only
Hmm.
that though, the plays that they're setting up to get for him to get the ball out quick. Get the
Hmm.
especially on the check downs. Like I like that one play they caught drew up where was it Lipke that got out in the open and got some
Hmm. Some
blocks
first
or
downs.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, Lipke and then I don't know. It just seemed like they with
That,
Fergie, the
that little
Fergie
screen to
touchdown.
Fergie. That
Yeah,
screen to Fergie
yeah,
touchdown. Yeah. Yeah.
them
Good
is
play
quick
call.
to get them out of there. Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I
man.
remember last year OG was screaming for us. Where's the screens? Get some screens. And yeah, now we
Yeah,
getting them.
yeah. And shout out to the OG, man. This player, man. You been on him about this player, man, not
Yeah.
stepping up, man. He finally showed out, man. Ryan Flournoy, man.
Yeah,
He had
man.
Yeah.
something to say in the game, man. Six
Yeah.
receptions for 114 yards. He
Yeah,
also had 2 carries for 10 yards for a total yards of 124, man. So Flournoy, man, he balled out, man. And I listened to him on the interview. Well, Dak's like he been asking, been telling him, man, I can't wait till I can get my shot or whatever. So
yeah,
that was somewhere he took advantage of his opportunity, man.
He had
definitely.
100 in the first half. He was key to that jumping out to that league.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was key to that.
He
yeah,
was
man.
focused too, man. Everything he was doing was crisp. There wasn't no wasted, there wasn't no scary shit. He already knew what he was doing. You
Yeah.
know,
Plus he
While, while I was
physical.
while I was facing technical difficulties, I heard we was talking about the defense and everything. Just to rewind it real quick, man, I was impressed with the defense. They looked a little faster out there. They was hitting. Them young guys got something to say. In the words of Steve-O, get Houston out there more. You got to have James Houston out there more. You just got to. Fowler stepped it up, was getting some pressure in. We forcing fumbles, getting turnovers. Was that a bad team we was playing? Yes, but did we play down to the level of the competition? No, we stepped it up and we put hands on them. The only thing that concerned me that I didn't like was we was getting gashed on some runs. We was getting gashed on some big runs.
Yeah.
I didn't have that. I had us stopping the run and focusing on Fields, but we got gashed with some runs. And I don't know if we was getting gashed because we was focusing on Fields and not as much as Brees, but we got gashed on some big runs that I ain't like. But nah, good game.
Yeah, they
You
had
know
a
so funny?
And your guy gave Sauce at work. Yeah,
man.
GP gave Sauce at work.
yeah,
yeah.
man.
Hey, man, but
Man.
we talk about
He
the
should have
defense,
had
man.
two, though. He should have had two if he got that
He
straight.
shoulda had two.
He was
He
getting
shoulda
ready
had
to go
two.
to the house.
I don't think he thought the ball was
Oh,
gonna make it
my
to him,
goodness.
man.
Yeah.
Hit him right in the head. That was a hell of a
Right,
throw,
man.
man.
That was a hell of a
That
throw.
could-
He didn't think
That
the
was
ball
a
was gonna
hell
make
of a
it.
throw.
That should have been.
Yeah, he should have been to the house with that, dog.
But you know what's nuts with that? Think about it. Look, we've been calling for 57 to get up out of there, right?
Yeah.
When he went injured,
I don't talk bad on injuries though.
you see the young boy. No, but you see the young boy come in and give us 15.
Jamal James.
Yeah, he gave us 15. Shamar gave us 15 tackles, and I said that's what we need. That's what you
The
need.
talent
That's
is
what,
there.
like.
The talent is there with James. It was there in college. He just got to get on the field, get the game speed going to him. But he played good too. He played good.
Yeah, 15 tackles. Sure, that's the most of the Cowboys game in
He
a
did
long
all right
time.
against Green Bay. He gave up a couple of he missed your boy on a little run against Green Bay that hurt, but he did all right in Green Bay.
But
He's
any player
fast.
that has, that's what it is right there, Steve. And that's exactly what it is right there,
Give
man.
me speed on the field.
That's
Yeah,
it,
that's
man.
what
And
back speed
speed
up the
gets loose and
linebacker,
causes
the
trouble.
safety looked a little faster. We got speed back there at the safeties. We looked all right. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you when I
man,
got
that's what we
nervous.
need.
I got nervous seeing Bland go out that time off that tackle with that shoulder. I that got me nervous.
Yeah.
That got me nervous seeing Bland go to the lieutenant.
And he was out there hitting, man. Something about them corners was hitting, man. Him and Davis throwing up that body around a little bit, man.
Yeah, they had something to prove. They had something. Yeah, they had
Bland was sticking shit. I see Bland, he scoops Fields on that one play. I was like, damn.
Oh, yeah. Go out there. He scooped him. Yeah, he scooped him. Dumped him on his shit. Put him on his box.
Man.
I said that. Put him on his
Can't let him
box.
bully you, man. You got to hit back. I like that.
That's right.
And again, if you need that to boost your confidence, take it. I don't care. People say it's the Jets. I don't care. You know what I mean? We'll take that win because if that Jets team beats you, you'd be talking bad to us. So nah, it would have been just the Jets. If they would have beat us, y'all lost to the weak ass Jets. Yeah, y'all lost to the weak ass Jets. But now we beat them. They only the weak ass Jets. You know what I'm saying?
Straight hand. He was like, I need to see him do it in the playoffs when he counts. Man, miss me with that hating shit.
Yeah,
like you just said, man. If we would have lost, they've been talking about how bad we was. They wouldn't have been talking about wait till the playoffs.
No, it would have been bad. They bad now. So you just because you know our quarterback is making you a believer, and you don't want to be. You know what I mean? Because they hate us, so you don't want to be a believer in Dak. You don't want to see Dak be great because you know deep inside they can watch that and they know the right matchup at the right time that offense catch fire and the defense just put together a decent game. If our defense could be decent. We can right now be that's it. Just be mid. If our defense can be mid right now, bro, that's all we need. You don't need to be great. Just be able to hold our opponent down. Yeah, keep them under 20. Keep them under 20.
Limit the big plays and get defensive pressure.
Yep. That's it. Just limit the big plays.
Limit the big plays and get some pressure.
Do what you did Sunday. Sunday, man. If you can dial up some of that each week, man, our offense is gonna handle their business, especially with Turk back, with CD back in a few weeks. I mean, Like this offense is clicking, man. We clicking, man.
One thing
And
about the offense,
yeah, man. I you know, it
I just want to see
say
them.
it again.
One thing about the offense, I just want to see him feed Hunter Luki, man, a little bit more. He got something for us, man. I think it's gonna come out a little later on in the season, but he got something to add to this offense. His blocking it was incredible this week. He was out
I
there getting physical,
Yeah.
but he can catch.
I just
He can
want him to
catch that
be Moose
ball.
Johnson.
I'm telling you,
I
you do that, it's cool. He gonna do the hell out of it, but it's limited in his ability. The man
want
got
to
the
see
man got
Blue.
feel.
My bad. See, I want to see Blue get a couple of more little carries here and there, a little jet sweep,
It's
little
coming.
play
It's
something.
coming,
I want
man.
to see
They're
little
working
Blue
him
get
in,
some
dog.
more.
It's coming, bro.
Yeah,
It's coming. They're
yeah,
working
yeah,
him in, bro.
yeah. I'm with.
Look, I think AP
Are they
is gonna be
working them
good
in
too.
now because damn
Sanders
the
hurt.
other backup running
Sanders.
back, yeah. If he come back, do Blue sit the fade to the black? If they're gonna still run him in?
I
Man,
It's a
he
think.
lot
gonna
of
come
running
out
backs
I
back
think.
running
there.
How they
ball.
doing practice.
He
I
coming out
think
running
Blue's
that
gonna be a
ball like he
versatile.
been doing his whole.
Plus, he stuck
Look,
his
I think
head in
Blue's a
there on the
workout.
blitz. He stuck his
He's a
head in there,
backup.
picked up that linebacker too. That's
Blues a
what they
future,
want.
y'all.
Yeah,
That's what y'all got to see. The Blues a
yeah.
future, bro. That's the future. So right now, you're not going to use him up. You're going to go with these veterans you got right now. Well, let them, if they get them yards, stick them out there. Let Blue learn something. That boy's, I think he's gonna be the future, man. Like something about it. When I seen the little plays that he got in there, the way he was able to wiggle through through the line, he seemed. I like that north south burst. You know what I mean? So you think about that, you're not gonna come in and put him as a second back right now. When Miles comes back, Miles is gonna be right back there, and you might see him here and there on a screen. You know what I mean? Something like that. Put him in special teams. You know what I mean? Put him in special teams, work him in here and there, but sit him down for one season. I'm okay with that because right now what we got is working. You don't need to change nothing. You don't need to.
We got a new subscriber on the show, man. He had a comment for the crew, man. Jamonte says he's new to the channel. He wants to know what we think about Maris Leafy and Shamar James.
Man, it's raw, uncut talent. That's way more speed than we put out there, way more athleticism out there. They just ain't got the knowledge and the game speed and film on them right now. But I like them out there. I like them a lot out there. I think they bring a lot of what we need: more speed, more thump, athleticism. Yeah, I like both of them out there. And
You
thanks
know
for the
what it is,
subscribe.
559. Yeah, appreciate the subscribe, man. But check, you know what it reminds me of, 590s babies? That's the Bass Brothers, man. From Mighty Ducks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like that's what we need. Crash dummies, bro. Crash dummies. Let them go, bro. They pit bulls.
yeah,
Send them. They missiles, bro. They missiles. That's what you need. Like if that's what they're gonna be, they don't have to be the smartest, but they thumping and they gonna put their head. They gonna get in the mix. Because I love Maris's fight, bro. Like Maris be with the shits. You know what I'm saying? I love that
He was
about him.
with it.
So if you can
He-
send him out there to be a crash dummy, bro, let him send him out there. Hey, he's a missile. Send him to
yeah.
his target and let him go. Everybody else can be smart. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I don't need, man, just go out there and hit something right now. Help us out.
Yes.
Hit something, man. If that's what you got to do right now, Shamar James. 15 tackles. That 15 tackles, I don't care if it's against the Jets. That lets me know you're around the ball. You got a nose for the ball.
Absolutely.
You weren't
You
saying
got a
that
nose for the
about
ball.
Sanborn the other night.
Sanborn's a bum, man. Sanborn's a
He had
bum,
11
dog.
tackles a week.
Nah, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm just gonna say it was getting to
And
the
then
next
I
level.
seen a
It was
stat
getting to the next level.
where they said he was the second. PFF had Sanborn as the second best defensive player on the field in the game, according to PFF.
It's because he
I
left
was
early and get the
trying
fuck
to
it up.
find it for you because I knew y'all was gonna be
He's
like
stupid.
that,
He's
but
stupid. Yeah, he had to show. He had to show
but
his
I
Sam
couldn't
assignment.
find it. I
I'm
couldn't find
I'm saying put my
it.
man on the bench,
But they
let him come
numbers
in
go off.
situations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Put him
yeah,
in
he's
goal
a
line situations,
rotational for
goal line
sure.
situations. Yeah, let him be a goal line situation where he's gonna come
Yeah,
in there and like he can put his head down too, but he's just not fast. Like that's like he's if he gets flat footed a lot,
Yeah.
Yes,
and
yes,
flat footed ain't good for him. You know
yes.
what I mean?
In
That's the
coverage.
one thing about him. Yeah, he gets flat footed and boom, they're gone. You
Yes.
got other guys who are reacting. You got other guys who are reacting with speed who can get around the ball. Again, they might not
I,
be as knowledgeable and as veteran like with the mindset of Sanborn, but these guys are hunting.
Mhm.
Sanborn's
I
waiting for him to
agree.
come to these guys is out there, and they hungry, and they hungry.
I
You think
agree.
Shamar James? You think Shamar James ain't happy? I think he made a statement about that after the game. You know what I mean? When they asked him about these tackles, he's gonna take his opportunity. He's gonna ball. Sanborn's down. I'm trying to make his team. This is Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. Plus, I
It's the
was
Dallas
hearing.
Cowboys. They're trying to ball. That 15 tackles,
Yeah.
it gets you on
Plus,
the
I was
nation.
hearing them out there on the field getting in the mix, like getting in their
Yeah,
faces. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, all that. Yeah,
but 15
I'm
tackles
in
for the
all the
Dallas Cowboys
smut, all
gets you
that.
on ESPN the next day. That gets you on ESPN the next day and USA Today for an interview because you break a record that ain't nobody set. And then for the Dallas Cowboys, meanwhile, there could be a guy in Arizona with 16 tackles and they'll get a little ticker at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Shamar, you gotta take advantage of that 15 tackles for the Dallas Cowboys. You at the middle linebacker position and a spot that we're thin at while Demo's down too. While Demo's
What's
down
the
too. Go
what's
ahead
the
and make
word
your
with
name,
Sanborn?
young guy.
I can look it up real
Yeah.
quick,
Concussion
but how
protocol.
you? Let me see.
He gonna put on one of them
It
neck
was a
rolls and it's
concussion.
really over for him.
I think it's
No,
concussion.
Malik Hook was on IR.
Yeah. Yeah. He got torn ligaments in his toe. He kind of
Wanye,
been dealing with that.
it's your turn, Wanye.
Yeah. Why you ever making plays
We've been
too?
calling for you.
He
That's
was
what we've
making
been calling
plays out
for.
there, man.
Yeah.
Wanye
Waiting
was
on
Was
the
that his
making
silver
brother?
plays.
bullet flying around.
Was that his brother playing for the Jets?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man.
yeah.
That's what's up.
Ah, yeah, yeah. I don't
You
know how
take
to say it. Yeah.
you
That's
take
what's up,
Hooker out, put in
man.
Wanye. That's just more speed. We was out there fast, man. We was fast
All
and
right.
able to quickly react. You need that. You need that
But
speed.
young hungry guys, bro, young hungry guys go on eat. You know what I'm saying? These young hungry guys, but they trying to make a name. Be like they know these positions. These are positions of need. You fill those, you get paid. Like these are it because the only option is to draft more. You think
Mm-hmm.
they're coming down the line when you look at that? If I'm one of these players, I know y'all sitting on two first round draft picks, and we thin at this position, man. Y'all ready to draft some little young punk to come here and take my spot. Nah, I'm ready to show out why I got it,
Absolutely.
and that's what these young dudes is doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's in the concussion protocol. That's what it is. That's what it is. So they ain't said nothing yet
All right.
as far as Sanborn goes. So what y'all think about James Houston leading Michael Parsons in sacks right now on the
Yeah,
season?
good move, Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Him and Clark, ain't they?
Let's clap it up for Jerry,
Yes,
man.
sir,
We always
man.
be getting on him, man.
He on his ass.
The front
He made
office
the
was
right
making some
move.
moves. Making some moves, man.
But
You
you know what's
can't give it
crazy?
up for Jerry.
You
You
know,
can't
but
give it
but
up
you
for Jerry.
Yeah, give it up though, Jerry.
but you know what's wild with that, bro, is that Mike is doing what we know him to do. You know
Who?
what I'm saying? Like he's gonna get pressures. That's what you're gonna do. Like
Yeah,
we know
he
Mike is
pressure
gonna
guy.
get pressures.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's a pressure guy, but you gotta get home. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And Houston's getting home. That's the difference. So you can talk about pressures, but when you look at risk versus reward, they paid that man $62 million.
And he
Yeah.
probably did with less snaps.
That's that, yeah. But they paid Micah 62 million. I asked my Packer homie last night. You feel you're getting your money's worth so far? He got a nerve to say, yeah. I said, bro, y'all paid that man $62 million. Like you think you getting
Wait
your
till it
money's
get
worth?
cold, his ass don't do nothing.
Yeah, it's like so when again the pressure, and then he had the one excuse. He made the play that saved the game, and that's totally true. So overall, you got one play out of him that you can remember all season. You know what I mean? The game record ain't working shit. So right now with those extra picks of us, we could still be just as bad with him. We might not be 32, but we might be 28.
And it's all his fault because he refuses to play linebacker.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
could be 28 and still be bad, still be have the same record with him in the game.
yeah. I
Have
was
the
trying
same
to see
game
if they
record.
said something about CD. So, with the Cowboys, has the Cowboys culture finally look more business than it does brand to y'all?
What you mean?
Nah,
Yes. Yeah, so far
not
this
not
year, yeah. It's more like it seems like
nah
more of
Man,
nah. It's still brand. We still coming out.
it, it's still brand, no doubt, but I think like now I don't even know, maybe it was just the effects of the game we just played with everybody else. It seemed like more team thought
yeah,
versus individual player thoughts now.
We
Yeah.
look
yeah,
cohesive. We look cohesive. Like it looks like a
yeah,
unit. It doesn't look
You know,
yeah.
it's like Schottenheimer and the Cowboys, you know,
hmm
versus a Dak or a Micah or a CD Lamb and the Cowboys, you know.
And to do it without CD is
Right.
big, bro. Like to do this without CD, to put up 40 in back-to-back weeks with no CD,
I
that's
turn.
No
nuts.
CD, old
No
line
CD.
gone, like that's
Hey,
tough.
that's
Man, I
nuts. Like
respect
that's
that.
tough.
That
And
old
then the
line
thing we
gone is
just
Right.
did,
impressive.
And four offensive linemen.
Yeah.
and we
Missing them
just
linemen
and we
is
did it
tough.
and we did it against a team that's in the top five in Super Bowl odds. We
And
dropped 40 on them. It's in the top five in Super Bowl odds. Whose defense who shut down the Lions, who came in with all this expectation. You know what I'm saying? And we come in and we drop 40 on them on their head tops.
the coach and the thing, man, shout out to Shotty again, dog. It's like, all right, you got all these injuries. You did not have to alter your playbook. You plugged another guy in and you went with it. You did it the last week, you doing it this week. You plugging guys in certain spots like I think Turpin was the guy last week, you know, Flournoy was the little gadget guy this week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just got different guys that they just plugging in and making shit happen and keeping the offense.
That's
We
Mm-hmm.
ain't
right.
doing nothing
That's right.
different without missing stars, man. So I like
That's
it.
I,
I
right.
like it right there.
I think what it comes down to, because to be honest, like when you break it down like that and you think about all these guys we're talking about are presumed second stringers, second maybe third stringers, right?
Yeah.
The fact that they can come in and be effective like that, that's the hunger that we've been missing. That's the heart that we've been missing all these years. You know, imagine if through the years our stars
Yeah.
played with the hunger that you see these young guys playing with right now. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like that's the heart. I think that's why we're feeling the way that we feel right now because it looks like we played like we wanted to put our foot on next. You know what I'm saying?
More
Bro, it's the
more
It
Jets,
business
bro.
finally looked like
than the brand. More
Bro, it's the
business than the
Jets, bro.
brand.
but it
That's
was
the
the Jets.
Yeah.
Jets,
But
man.
it
Guys
don't.
like,
But that. But
bro, we beat the
no,
only
no, I'm not
winless.
saying that.
Bro, they ain't won a game yet, bro. They ain't won a
But
game
but
yet. We can't get,
but
don't get
Rick,
too
Well,
high
but
and don't get
it's
too
not.
low.
Chicago was
You
0
can't get
2.
too,
Yeah, Chicago had won a game, and look what they did to us.
and they won too.
And they
They
got to
won
drop
after us
50
too.
on and they got 50 put on their
Nah, but
heads,
I'm
huh?
saying, but they
They got
hadn't
And,
50
won a
put on their
game
heads,
when we
huh?
went into that
what,
game.
what was that, week 3?
Yeah.
Yes,
2 weeks
sir. They
This
ago.
hadn't
is
won
week
a game.
5. And they
Yeah.
done won 2 since.
I know.
That's 0-3 is different than 0-5.
But this is
We
a
do
team
it.
that can't
But
but
they were
again,
0
Rick, so
4. They was 0 4.
yeah, but Rick, you gotta Rick, you can say that, but we have the worst defense in the
Bruh.
league. Rick,
Yeah,
we have the worst defense in the league. So that means again we can lose to anybody. We
I
can
get
lose to
that,
anybody.
but don't act like we didn't have this miraculous change. We tied one game and we won against a winless team right now. We not where we need to be.
But
We was
that
getting
but okay,
gashed on the run game.
so
It's still flaws. It's flaws that
Oh
jumped
yeah.
out on
it's a
that
bunch of flaws.
Yeah.
screen.
It's a bunch of
Yeah.
flaws. It's a bunch of
We still
flaws.
got work to
So
do.
But
And
you
that's
gotta look
good
at
right
that.
now.
Yes.
That's
And
good.
When we
11
talk about
yards,
that tie, though,
91
when we
yards.
talk about that tie, though, at tie, you have some takeaways in that tie. You have some takeaways in that tie,
That's the
regardless.
thing.
Again, that was a
Me and you had
presumed.
me and you had takeaways from almost beating Philly. We
Yeah,
we we, we
yeah.
felt good about almost beating Philly,
I don't
but that's a
think I
loss,
don't say
man.
we feel good, but there's a potential. But so check. So
We felt
you're
better
talking about
about
the
beating
Super.
Philly than we did. We felt better about losing to Philly than we did about beating the Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But you know why? But you know why though? The reason why that is because that is the Super Bowl champions. Regardless of how we feel about that, they are the Super Bowl champions. So when you're stacking yourself against these playoff teams. So you talk about playing a non-playoff team, but then when you see you're playing these teams that have the Super Bowl champions and the Eagles, and then you have the this hyped
I
up
agree with
Green
that,
Bay
real to real.
team coming
I
in.
agree with
You
that.
coming in? Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
I definitely do too. But it's one of them things
Hold
that
on. He
when
got
Green Bay
something.
huh?
Go ahead, Terry. Go
No,
ahead.
but when
Finish
Green
your
Bay
I'm
comes
thought.
in,
listening.
bro. But when Green Bay comes in, bro, that was they were looking. They were talks of the best team in the NFC. They were talking because of how they had thumped the Lions. You come in
Correct.
and you
And
have
their
them. You
defense. I
have
mean,
them.
their
Yeah,
defensive
and they
numbers
defense.
say they are too. Yeah.
Yeah, you come
Yeah.
in and put 40 on them. So again,
You
you're a
didn't
few
win.
plays away. You're one or two plays. It's like if you could put this together, if you could just put this together right there, we're not far off. Yes, we lost to Chicago, but when you see these type of efforts, if you could just put it together, bro, you're right there. We're not far off, bro. Our defense is, but the offense is dropping 40, bro. Like if you can just give us a 20-point game defense, you know what I'm saying, against these playoff teams. We held Philly to 24, and then we let Green Bay come in and drop 40 on us. We dropped 42. I'm okay with that.
Let me.
I'm okay with that
Yeah.
because in the playoffs, 40 to 41 is a victory. 40 to
True.
41 is
True.
40 to 41 my ass all the way to the Super Bowl
But yeah,
and
let's
be
shout
okay with
out
that.
the real Darrell, man. He's on here commenting. I won't get his comments off, man. He said games like the Jets were the kind of games the Cowboys would lose. So you got to give them
I agree
credit,
with that.
man. You got to give
I
them
agree with
credit
that.
for when they do beat them teams. Like
Mm-hmm.
similar
We
to
like to play down to our competition. We love to play down to our
yeah,
competition. We
facts,
love it.
facts.
So to come in and to still act like to give them the type of effort that we would give that we need to give to playoff contenders that it wasn't a letdown. We did what we were supposed to do for the first time in a long time. I'm okay with
This is
that.
what we
Like,
supposed to do with all the injuries
yeah,
that we have.
yeah, man, I'm okay with that, bro. Like,
I'm saying
see,
that is that what we were supposed to do with the injuries that we have right in that game?
We were supposed to win
Right.
that game.
uh, we were supposed to win it, but the
So
way
we
we
supposed
won
to
it
you
was
got to think
impressive.
we
It was
supposed
more
to
impressive.
bust them?
Not like that because Vegas didn't feel that way.
That's what I'm
Vegas didn't
No.
saying.
feel that way.
No,
Vegas
no,
didn't
That's
feel
what
that
I'm
way at all.
saying.
no. I don't think we were supposed to thump them, but we were supposed to win. That's the
Yeah.
game we were
Yeah.
supposed to win.
But you know
Yeah.
why? But you know
Yeah.
why?
No.
You know why? Why they were a 3-point favorite? Because we got the worst defense in the league. That means anybody can beat us, bro. So for us winning like that and holding them to 6 points, that is a victory. It's a victory with a moral victory included.
Holding who to 6 points?
The Jets,
No,
how many points did you score? They ended up
we
scoring
had
towards the end, didn't they? They ended up
the
scoring
six
towards the end, didn't
at the beginning of the fourth
they?
quarter.
Yeah, I
They only
forgot.
had six
Yeah,
until
then
we
they
went
scored two
soft on
touchdowns,
the
didn't they?
defense. We went
Yeah,
soft,
they
and then
scored
they
two
started
touchdowns.
at the end or whatever.
Yeah, I
But
remember that.
they
And
had
they got them 2 point
22. They
conversion.
actually had 22, but
22. Yeah, I
start
forgot
of the
about that.
fourth quarter, they only had six. It was 37 to
Yeah, I
6
forgot
at the
about that.
start of the fourth
Yeah, they did
quarter.
score. You're right, but
Uh,
that's just going soft.
so
I'm
yeah,
okay with that.
so yeah, Durrell also said Buffalo and San Fran, they have a loss on their record to an opponent many penciled in as a win as well. So just making the point, gotta give it up, for when we get
Yeah,
these
but
wins,
both
we
of them
supposed
teams
to
is
win.
4-1. Both of them is 4-1.
Bro,
And
look,
San
you
Fran
play,
also
bro.
they beat
We could
teams
be,
that they
we
thought
could
they were
be,
gonna lose
we
to.
could be
Rick, we
one
are two
one.
Yeah,
plays. Rick,
yeah.
we are like 2 to 3 plays away from being a
2
one-loss
plays
team.
from
2 or
4-1.
3 plays, man. Two,
Yeah.
3. We got 2 or
Bro,
3 plays to be
CD
a 4
drop,
and 1,
bro,
man. Like,
CD
we are
drop.
2 or 3
three
plays
of them,
away from being
three of
one
them,
and
Dre.
four.
3 drops. 3 drops. Not that. Not
We
just
Just
one
the
or
3
one. They
two
wouldn't
drops.
see
plays
each
away
3
other.
from
Just
drops.
3
being
of them.
1 and 4.
How
Yeah,
was
it can
that?
go either way.
It can go either way.
Yeah,
It could.
Yeah.
yeah. We 1 or 2 plays from
But
being 1 and 4, bro.
I like the
You
way it
can't
look
bring the
right
team that way.
now to build on.
Yeah, yeah.
I
The
like how it
schedule
look
feels
right
better.
now to build on.
But you
The
know,
schedule's
Dre, you know what
favorable
I said
for
at the
us.
beginning of the episode when Rick was out. What I say, you're gonna take this game. You're gonna be on one side. You're gonna be on this fence, on the side of one side of the fence. You're gonna be the optimistic side, or you're gonna be doom and gloom.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Rick? We
Yeah.
know what side of the fence Rick gonna be on. He's
No, no,
doom and
no, no,
gloom with this one, man. Like
no.
he's doom and
It ain't
gloom
doom
with
and
this one.
gloom. It ain't doom and gloom. But I ain't running around beating my chest over beating the winless Jets. I just
Oh,
ain't.
we ain't beating our chest. We ain't beating our chest.
Going into the game, I had us beating them. So just because we beat them by more than I thought we was gonna beat them, they don't elevate. They don't elevate. Same as this week. I got us beating the Panthers. If we go out there and thump them by 30, it ain't gonna change my feeling because we supposed to thump them. We're supposed to beat them. That's
But
It puts me,
we also can lose to them.
hold on, Ty.
and we can lose it.
Let me
That's what
say
I'm
this.
saying. That's why I'm not beating my
I,
chest because
I,
we can.
I don't think nobody's beating their chest.
We're
I
not beating
think
their
what we're
chest.
doing is we're saying that are we trending up or are we trending down after this win? Are
We're
we
flatlining.
excited?
We're flatlining. I agree.
Okay,
We're
so
flatlining.
We're,
We're flatlining.
we're flat. We're
so
flatlining.
but I don't know if we're flatline if we
I
don't
don't think
have
so.
CD Lamb, if you don't have Kavontae Turpin, if you don't have Tyler Smith, if you don't have Tyler Booker, if you don't have Cooper BB, if you ain't have who am I missing? Know what I'm
Tyler
saying?
Guyton.
You don't have
Oh, I got
Tyler
you.
Guyton. I'm saying like
And
those are
I still had us to
significant
win that.
pieces.
I still
But
had us to
Vegas
win that.
didn't though, and
I
they
didn't have them
I'm not
listen,
Vegas.
expectations.
you know
I'm gonna be real.
but Vegas
I'm not Vegas.
beats
I'm
us
not Vegas.
all the time though. But I'm
I'm
saying
not
we got
Vegas.
to
I'm saying
give
what
them
I
their
had.
respect though.
Yeah, that's
And
what I after
But
that New York Giants game, I quit overestimating the opponent, no matter who they are, because I thought we was gonna go in the Giants and really handle them, but they really gave us the business. We really was competing with them this time. And
one or
now
two plays, we would have
I'm
lost.
just watching the game now. Because I don't have no expectations. I'm just looking to see the improvements and where we can build from.
Yes,
But
I agree with
when
that.
you
that's
say
where
that,
I'm
Rick,
at
though,
with it.
I agree with that.
when you say 1 or 2 plays though, Rick, so check. When you say
And
1 or
I'm
2
just
plays
repeating
against the
you.
Giants,
I'm repeating you.
no,
That's
no,
what
no,
you
no, no,
said.
no, no, no. I get it.
That's
No, I'm
what
talking. You said
you
we're also
said.
a few. No, I said you're also a few plays away from. You're also a few plays from.
Your words was 1 or 2 plays, and we can be
Yeah, from being
whatever your
4-1,
record you said. And I'm saying
from
1
being
or 2
4-1.
plays that game, we would have lost.
Yeah, but that's why I think those are games that we do lose normally. Just like Darrell said in that comment, those are games that we do lose. So being that we
Now
were
against the
able to make
Giants,
those plays to keep us
history
from
says
there,
we beat the Giants every time they step on the field.
yeah. But after getting hit in the mouth like that, we normally fold. We normally fold getting hit in the mouth when we get in the mouth. We know, and we
We got hit.
didn't, and we
We,
didn't,
It's
we
and we
something.
the
didn't,
Giants is who we thought they are. We beat the Giants. We came up and got hit in the mouth the next week versus Chicago, and we didn't respond.
and we didn't respond. So
Chicago.
the fact that we were able to respond
Yeah.
one of the games, shit, I'm okay with that. Like it's better than not
Okay,
responding.
We
It's never
did
not
respond
responding at
against Green
all.
Bay.
It's better than not responding. Yeah, it's not responding at all, man. It's like we had a bigger opponent and we came in and we didn't
I'm
fold.
saying you didn't get the win, but it was a response.
Yeah, we didn't fold because they came out what to a 13-point
Yeah.
lead, jumped on us early,
Yeah,
13-point
we
lead.
didn't fold at all.
Yeah, and we didn't fold. 13-point lead, man. Normally, the last time they jumped out on us like that, what happened? Folded,
oh, we got
folded.
thumped. Peter wrote.
We got thumped. We didn't do it this time
Playoff.
around. We didn't. Yeah, we
True,
didn't do that this time around at
true.
all. So I'm okay with that. Like Like those are things that are changing. So I remember a conversation in one of the prior episodes about if you have a losing record but see improvement. This is what will make me change my mind and agree with
Mhm.
y'all
You that ain't
because
what you
I'm
said
seeing
though.
it
See?
now.
When we said
It
that,
ain't, and you're right,
Yeah.
and you're right. That's what I said. This is what will make me change my mind. I'll eat crow on that because I'm seeing it now and I'm agreeing with you now because it's like, okay, there's little points here and there. It's like, okay, we're correcting little shit, but there's so much shit to correct. But we are making
Yeah.
progress. There is progress
Yeah.
being made
I
with
agree with
what we
that.
have.
But
Yeah.
right now, I'm with the.
Yeah.
You guys showed me. I need to see. I need to see all this effort, all this turnaround against somebody who we ain't supposed to beat. I get that. Do what you got to do to beat
Me
Green Bay
too.
this time.
We wasn't supposed to
I
beat
need
the
to see.
Jets. We wasn't supposed to beat the Jets. That was somebody we
For
wasn't
me,
supposed to beat.
that's for you in
Yeah.
Vegas. You in Vegas had us losing the Jets, obviously. I had us winning against the Jets. Whatever, regardless of who was out, I still thought we was gonna beat the Jets. Now,
We
was it
were
a game we
supposed to
could
be
lose?
Chicago.
Absolutely. That's what I'm. We were supposed to beat Chicago,
Yeah.
and we didn't. Beat
Yeah.
somebody we're not supposed to beat is what I need. I need to see us go out and put this effort versus a legitimate. Get the victory. I don't want no more moral victories. We had the moral victory versus Philly. We almost beat them. We had the moral victory versus Packers. We tied with them. I want to get. I want the victory. I want the
So looking
victory.
down our schedule, who's the victory
So
coming
how
down
you
our
feel
schedule?
going into the
Who's the victory?
Washington
I
game? Is
can't. I
that
can't.
your
That's
first
what I'm saying. Like,
victory?
is Washington that?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
is
on. Hold on.
Washington that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But I think we're gonna beat Washington. I got us as beating
I do
Washington. But
too.
that's the
They
game.
don't look
That's the
great.
game.
They don't look great.
That's the game that you got to. You can't say that they just went in there and knocked the Chargers off
They won, but they
at
don't look.
LA.
They don't look like how they looked last year.
They ain't had their quarterback for the last two games.
Yeah.
He come
And
back, they go to
he ain't
on the
like
road. And I ain't great big up Washington because I don't
no.
but at the same time, they had their quarterback for two games. He come back, they beat the Chargers at the Chargers.
But the
But
Chargers? Do you think the Chargers? Do you think that like with that said though, like is that one of them fools gold teams? Because we got them down the line too. Like, so do you see us
Yeah,
beating the Chargers? Do you see us beating the Chargers?
we
it's gonna be a
can.
hard game.
I think so too.
They
I
got
think so
some
It's
they
too.
got some
always a
key
hard
injuries too.
game.
But
Yeah,
they
everything's
got
hard.
some
We got the
key
worst
injuries
defense in the
too.
league. Everything
So
should be hard. It should be a hard game.
yeah. I see us.
But we should have some players back. Demo should be back by then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what
Yeah.
to think. I
I'm
don't know
just
what to
saying.
think. Will he be full
Our
speed coming off
defense.
his
Look,
injury?
let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think them getting used to the defensive scheme has anything to do with why the defense performing how they're performing? Do y'all put any thing on
I
that?
need more proof. I
Like
need
Yeah.
trying
more
to
proof.
Nah,
figure out the scheme?
I need more proof.
Yeah.
Because you just got
I
40
don't
dropped on you the
because
week before. You just got
yeah,
40 dropped on you the week before. So this ain't enough for me to
Fields is
say that.
Fields. We just
Yeah.
beat Fields last year when he was at Pittsburgh. Yeah, Fields is Fields. I ain't impressed with that. I ain't gonna say I'm impressed, but I ain't saying that's the convincing factor for me.
I need
Yeah, I think
more
if there's
evidence.
something to
I'm just
build
saying the
on,
scheme. Yeah.
I think if there's something to build on, man.
I need consistency. Consistency will help you
Because
back
it is
up
a new
those
system.
claims. We don't have no
Because it is a
consistency.
new system. The defensive system is always the hardest to adjust to. It always takes time, especially when you playing in like a zone. It takes communication. It takes the right personnel and your coach understanding the personnel he's already dealing with. Reason being that, probably the reason being that Diggs, being a leader on that defense, went to Eberflus and like, yo, can we play a little bit more man?
Yeah.
I'm
And
I'm
they did.
I'm with that, but my problem that I seen out of Diggs, and it ain't even him. It was him and the other corner.
Instant grits.
It was 3rd and 7, and they was like 9 yards off the guy,
That
maybe
looks
30.
bad, John. That looks bad.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hate when they
That's
do
the
that.
third straight game. That's the
I ain't
third
like
straight
that.
game we did do that shit.
Yeah,
We've been doing this shit all season, man.
yeah, I ain't like that. I ain't
I hate
like
when they
that.
do that too. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Too much cushion. You got to play to the edge. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
we gave that was we were down there walked
they
the ball
need,
to him for that first down.
yeah, you give them 3 yards. They need 2, 3 yards. I don't need to be 9 yards off the ball.
Yeah.
But you
And
know what
then
that is?
for,
You know what
for
that is? A
my
spirit.
thing,
I think that's spirit.
for you to be crying about going to man, I ain't gonna say whoa. Let me. For you to be going to the coach talking about let you play more man, and then you get the opportunity and you back off, giving that much cushion. I don't like that. If you want to argue and complain about playing man, get up on them and press on a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 5. Earn it.
I think that's Diggs' way of baiting.
Okay, but it didn't
'Cause
work because they got the first down on him.
that's kind of what he used to do his first couple of years in Dallas. He kind of like gives that cushion in his man to bait the quarterback.
It
Mm-hmm.
didn't
He
work.
almost had him one, man. Gary Wilson made a hell of a one-handed catch, man. He was ready to come
He
right in
did.
his bread basket.
He
And so, I
did.
don't know,
He did.
he stuck
And
out
plus,
for
that'd have been pick 6
Space
too.
Jam arm. He snatched that
But see,
ball after her, man. That was
That'd have
pick
been
Yeah.
6.
6. That was
you know what
6-2.
I see too, though,
Yeah.
is a lot of limits in the big play too. Where about getting beat deep on those downs because we don't have the speed. I guess they would look at it like, oh, if it's 3rd and 7, y'all might try going top our heads. So I'm gonna play and make the tackle. You know what I'm saying? Instead of give up the big play because we've seen us get beat on those 3rd downs. Who was it that beat us on 3rd down? It was the
Right.
matter of fact it started with the
Right.
Chicago game. The Chicago
Chicago.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Shit,
Bills when you
Green
got
Bay, dog.
yeah, it does. It's like so when we get beat on them when we get beat on them 3rd downs, it kind of is like it's 3rd and 7. I'm gonna push 9 off because if you get past me, we cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm kind of when you look at who's back there, we can get cooked. So, not so much with Juan. Yeah, I trust him more with speed wise, but Donald and Malik back there, once you turn them around, it's just, barbecue chicken.
Barbecue
They get
chicken.
fried up. Yeah, once you turn their jersey around, it's over, man. You turn their hips, man, you can go
Barbecue
straight past
chicken.
him. Yeah, you go straight
But most
past
time
them,
they
man.
turn their hips, they chasing anyway.
Yeah, they
Out of
are. So,
position.
so I
Barbecue.
get it. Like, I kind of get it. Like, it's like, okay, we got to limit the big play. If you get the first down, you know what I mean? At least you ain't going over our head top, man. You ain't just scoring us on 3rd down like everybody else been doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little fair, man. It's a
Yeah.
little. I don't want to call it fair. It's just playing safe.
Yeah.
Now
And
do
it's
what you gotta do
okay.
to get the job done.
That's it.
I'd rather you get the pass interference than the touchdown on my head. Yeah, I'd rather get a pass interference call and go after live to see another day. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, man, we're gonna end it. We're gonna end this thing on a high note, man. Take it to the locker room, man. We're gonna take it to the locker room, man. And you know how Shotty does it in the locker room, man, with the
Yeah.
haze. He's coming in with the haze. You
Where
know.
Jerry at, man? Jerry in
Tell me,
there.
Shotty.
All right, but we got a lot of things to celebrate. Okay, so when I call out all the stats, okay, we know what it is. It's
Victory
hey, so here we
Monday.
go. Jake Ferguson got a touchdown.
Hey,
Javonte Williams got a touchdown.
hey,
Jake Ferguson got another touchdown.
hey,
George Pickens with a touchdown.
hey,
And Javonte Williams goes with another one.
hey,
Hey, takeaways. Woo. Forced fumble by Merritt.
hey,
Recovery by Sam. Oaks got a sack. Houston got a sack. Houston got another sack. Kenny Clark got a sack. Sam Williams got a sack. Dante Fowler got a sack. Brandon Aubrey had 30 sacks. Hey. And then
They fuck with
David
Aubrey.
Tolbert had a onside kick recovery. Then he had another onside kick recovery. And that's what it's about. Winning.
winning.
That's it.
You fuck with the belt.
Know it. Family on three, family on three. 1, 2, 3.
Family, that's right. That's right.
That's beautiful.
Hey,
Yeah,
That's
I like to
right,
see it.
man.
I
Yeah,
like to see it.
man. Yeah,
Let's see it
man.
again next Monday,
Those
man.
Pickens look happy
Man, I
back
seen my
there.
man
And
Aubrey
my
miss a
man.
kick, man. I almost fainted.
yeah, man, he
I
did hit
know,
that. I was like,
man.
what? They still
Extra
celebrated like,
point.
yeah, I didn't do that.
Cool, man. We in the building, man. We went a little over for y'all, man, because we missed y'all last week. But hey, We're gonna see y'all against the preview, man, against Carolina on Thursday night, man. Rico Dotto said we better buckle up.
Yeah,
He
talking
said we
shit.
better buckle up.
All right.
Yeah,
at the game.
yeah.
I'll be at the game.
Okay. You too, T.
Cruz in the building.
You going to the game?
No, I ain't going. I sold Rick my tickets. I'm done traveling.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done traveling.
Man.
My
Hey.
son's a Panthers fan. Get ready to take his L, Junior, in person.
Yeah.
It's over, Scooter. We on your ass.
Gotcha.
And I know
Hey,
you
man,
watch.
make sure you get some good flicks, man. Get some good flicks, man. You know,
Yeah, man.
it should be a coach, man. They got our former Cowboy running back, and they got our draft pick I wanted, man, with Tat, man. So yeah, man. But Cowboys run uncut, man. It was the crew, man. Young Terry, Dre, crew, Rick, Steve-O. Shout out to the OG, man. And his guy Floyd Noy. Hey man, Schottenheimer, man, he should have them onside kick recovery. He should have gave Flo some haze instead of that weak ass Tober shit, man. But yeah,
Let's go. Man.
Flo
at 100.
Nobody get no love, man. Look, he's found a way to hate on